get this question periodically where on my ScheduleOnce application where I'm having you set up appointments with me, if you go out to meetme.so/brothergodfrey, you'll be presented with this screen. It'll load, it'll pop up, ask for your time zone. Students here in Rexburg, they'll set a mountain time zone by default. Click next, they'll select a time for a duration for that meeting, such as 30 minutes or so. Click next. Select some available times, so maybe I pick 8:45 on one day and 8:45 on another day. So that's the time that I want. Click next. I go through this process of requesting the time, and quite often I'll get this question where students will say, hey, I requested 8:45, and I'll come back and get a different time. So for example, I'll show you an email. They'll say that they get this email back and it says, I requested, in this case, he requested 1 o'clock Mountain Time for his meeting. So he requested 1 o'clock on the website, 1 o'clock, and it was set to Mountain Time. When he gets the email back, down in the body, it still says 1 o'clock in the body, but in the subject line of this email, you notice it lists out when, and it says 12 o'clock instead of 1. So it says noon instead of 1 p.m. The reason for that is that if you go out to your email settings, you see that the message in the body comes from ScheduleOnce, and it picks up whatever you turned in on that application. The time that appears up here, you'll notice it doesn't tell you the time zone. Well, that comes from your email system. If you're using the school's email account, such as in this example here, if you're using the Outlook services or the Outlook for Web, if you go into the settings, go to the options tab, hit the general button here, and go to your region and time zone. So once again, I'll just show you that again. Hit the gear, go to the options. Once you hit the options, you hit the general tab here, and then hit region and time zones, the general menu, I guess I should say. And in your region and time zone settings, you may see that it's set to a different time. Well, it's picking up the time zone setting from your email service when it puts that into that subject line, in the when line. And so that's why you see a difference between the two systems. Hopefully this helps clarify that question. I know I get it quite often, even though I explain it in class. I try to hit it at least a couple times in class, but oftentimes that doesn't get through. So at least now I have a video. Hopefully that helps answer that question, and you can see right where to go to fix it. Let me know if you have any other questions from there, and thank you very much.